Okay, so now we're recording, and I want to say welcome back to the All in One E podcast entertainment. You look so much better. Um, I don't know if it's because I started recording why you look better, but you look better now. Also, you just look better now. But anyway, we took a break, and I'm back with a different guest. Matthew is not here, but I have a new guest. You introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name is Marcia, and I
Okay.
this is my very first time doing this podcast, and
And you like talking about movies,
I like talking about movies and shows, TV shows, and
and you would talk about them for hours.
some documents and so on and so forth.
Documents, documentaries.
Well, not maybe not documents today, but we talk about movies. We talk about TV shows and movies.
Documentaries. You keep saying documents.
And documentaries.
also, also, you're kind of choppy. It says poor connection. I don't know what that's about, but we're not together, so we have to Skype, and sometimes stuff like that will happen. So we've been gone for a few weeks. I've been gone for a few weeks. I haven't talked about any films or TV. I haven't mentioned anything on here, but I've been watching a lot of stuff. As far as the two of us, I know the only thing that we watch together that we share is Handmaid's Tale, but I've been watching a lot of other stuff that I also want to discuss. But Handmaid's Tale is the biggest one. Before we even start talking about it, I just want to say the first three episodes was great, and then it started fizzling out. Um, but you can tell me what you think. And also, I haven't watched any movies that I like, so we're not going to talk about that. So you tell me if you're up to date on Handmaid's Tale, first of all. So I'm
Well,
just like,
first of all, I agree that the three first episode was great, and the rest, I don't know what's happening with after the three episode, what's happening, what's going on, especially what Luke did. I don't get it.
what did Luke do? What are you talking about? So you are up to date?
Well, I haven't seen the very last episode. I haven't seen it, but
Okay.
as you said, as I said, I agree with you because I do not like after the three episode, I just don't understand what's going on with with Serena, especially, and what Luke did after June got rid of her daughter to get her daughter away from these crazy ass people, and then all of a sudden Luke came Luke came on screen and messed the whole. I think the whole thing just got messed up because now they know who has the baby, and now they're going after the baby and pretending to be these nice folks and so on and so forth. And I'm just hating that. I'm so pissed as that at that. I'm so angry and I just don't get it what's going on in with that right now. I don't know what. At first, I thought Luke did it because he was going to bargain for his other daughter, but it doesn't seem like that's what's happening. You understand me? And I don't know what was the promise that Selena had made with June. There was a promise because when June approached, when Selena approached June with saying, she wanna go visit her daughter in Canada. June had said to her, not without something. What am I gonna get? And I don't understand, and I don't know what Selena promised her. So I'm kind of like lost in these couple of episodes. I just don't
You
get it. I'm
said,
mad.
wait a second. You said that Serena and June had a deal, and Serena said, "What is she gonna get?"
No, June said no when Selena approached June about visiting the baby in Canada after they saw Luke with the baby on TV. You understand me? June said to Selena, well, if you want to see my daughter in Canada, I need something. What am I going to get? I need something. You need to give me something. So I
She
don't know
said that
what that
she's
something is.
none of us do. She said that she's just gonna have to owe her.
Right. But I
So
was
the
thinking
last
that
thing
the
that you
whole,
saw, so I just want to be clear because the last thing that you saw was when June was looking up at the camera, staring up at the camera. That's the
yeah,
last episode you saw. You didn't see the one after.
no, no, no.
What are
When
you
they,
confused
when,
about? What are you confused about? Everybody's motives?
I'm confused about everybody's mode. Yeah, I'm confused about that. What is going on? What's the
Okay,
deal and what's
June's motive is to keep
get her
Nicole.
daughter? Isn't that to get her other daughter out? Isn't that her motive? That's what I'm confused about.
I'm
I
trying to tell you. Can I
okay.
tell
Okay.
you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, June's motive, I'm just talking about Nicole, the baby. No
Yes.
one's talking about her other daughter right now. These last few episodes is about Nicole. So just focusing on Nicole, her motive is to keep her in Canada. You saw when she saw the video of Luke, she was happy, she was smiling, she was glad that Emily got Nicole to Luke. Her baby is with her husband. She's happy. That's what she wanted.
Yeah.
That's also what Serena wanted. She wanted her out of Gilead because if she stayed in Gilead, she would just be another little girl who grew up to be either a Martha, a handmaid, or somebody, some woman with no voice. She wouldn't have been more than. We saw what
Exactly.
happened to Edith, the little girl who tried to learn the Bible. They
Yeah.
killed her because she was studying it to try
Yeah.
to understand it. She wasn't just being, um, just
Mm,
a puppet or a robot. She was actually trying to understand the religion, and they had a problem with that.
yeah.
So Serena also agreed that Nicole should go to Canada because at least she'll be free. She
Yeah.
she saw her. She spoke up. She wanted to write a book, and all of the women disowned her. Her husband let these men take her finger. She didn't want that for Nicole.
Exactly.
So that was her motive.
Mm-hmm.
But then you put the mother aspect on it. She goes and she sees Nicole. She misses Nicole. She
Mm-hmm.
wants her back. Now she got tunnel vision, and she doesn't care anymore about the other stuff, the root of why Nicole
Why
needed to
she
get.
got her out in the first place?
Now
Yes.
she's all about emotion. Oh, I miss my baby. I just want to be with my
Mm-hmm.
baby. Like I don't care about any of that other stuff. It's almost like we'll get to that bridge when we'll get over that bridge when we get there
When we get
type
there,
type
yeah.
mentality. Instead of knowing that the what's over the bridge already, she knows
Mm-hmm.
what's over the bridge already, but she just wants the journey instead of the destination type
Yeah.
thing. She just wants to spend time with Nicole, even though she knows that when she gets older,
Yeah.
she's not gonna have the freedom to be anything. And
Mm-hmm.
then you have Fred, and Fred said to her, I don't know what's going on. Isn't this what you wanted? Remember,
Mm-hmm.
Fred said that to her?
Yeah, he
She's
asked her.
safe. She's safe. Isn't this what you wanted?
Wanted.
And then she's like, no, I don't. I want my daughter now. It's like she's really the problem.
She's
Serena
the
is the one
problem. Yeah.
who's watching. It's not even so much Fred. Fred's motive is just for Serena to be happy.
See.
You really
Mm-hmm.
look. You really look at the root of him. He
Yeah.
doesn't really care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's just doing what he thinks is he's supposed to do as a man. He's doing
And
what he
especially
thinks
also because he wants her back too. So he's gonna do
yeah,
anything to make her happy.
he's supposed to do as a commander, as a husband.
Yeah.
As a commander, I'm supposed to follow my leaders and be this religious man. And as a husband, I'm supposed to make my wife happy, and she's not
Happy.
happy.
Exactly.
And what's gonna make her happy? I have to help her get this baby back. Because at first she wanted the baby to leave, and then the baby left, and now she wants the baby
I
back.
know
So
she wants the baby
what I
back. And that's what's messing me up too, because what the hell? They both worked so hard to get the baby out, she and June, and all of a sudden she's conflicted. She's conflicted. So that's like,
she's
really?
like emotions get the best of her, and it's screwing everything up because she's being very selfish.
Yes,
And the
very
whole
selfish.
before when she gave the baby to June, she was being selfless. Now
Yes.
she's selfish.
She's selfish.
I don't
Yeah.
care anymore about how she's gonna be treated here. I just want her with me. Remember what you didn't see this episode, the new episode yet, but there was something that the Martha said to June, the Martha that used to live with them. The Martha is the one who cooks and cleans the house.
Yeah. Yeah.
She said that she built this whole world just so she could have somebody. It's very selfish. Like she just wants to have somebody. She just wants to have a baby. And it's like, but don't you want what's best for your baby? Isn't that what's more important than you be spending time with her?
But here's the question.
There's a scene, you didn't see this. Me and Matthew saw John Wick too, but there's a scene with Halle Berry where she can't be with her daughter. And she said that, and the reason she can't be with her daughter because her daughter's in hiding or whatever. And she said, this is not a spoiler or anything, but she said, it's more important to me to keep her safe than for me to be with her.
Exactly.
And if me being with her is going to make her unsafe, then does that make me a good mother? Exactly. Then what the hell? Right. You know what I'm saying? That's what Serena's
that's what being unselfish is all about. She's not selfish. She's unselfish. Serena is just like thinking about herself.
Look at June. June is the strongest damn person in the show. You took her picnic from her. You took her daughter from her, and then she had to give up her second daughter to protect her. And she stayed. Right, she could have left. She stayed.
She stayed
to save her other daughter from being from being mutilated. Serena forgot that she was mutilated. They took your finger.
Right. But
you know what I'm saying?
Serena asked her if she don't have any regrets. Serena asked June, "Don't you have any regrets that you didn't leave?" And June turned to Serena and she said, "Not without my daughter." That's the strength right there. That's it. Right. She could have been unselfish and say, "Fuck it, I'm leaving. I'm going. You know, I'm leaving because I need my freedom." Huh? But she didn't think about herself. She thought about her other daughter, and she said, "Fuck it, I'm not leaving without my daughter. I'm getting this one out, and I'm staying. I'm staying because I'm gonna fight for my other daughter." So okay, so now damn. So let's talk about when they had the party, when they had christened the kids. This is the interesting part. When they christened the kids, remember when they went to church and they baptized all these kids? And then they went home to the party, to what's this? I forgot this lady's name. To her party. And
it doesn't matter. I know you're talking about. You're talking about Angela parents.
Right. Okay.
And Angela is the baby.
The baby, yeah.
Angela is the baby.
The baby,
the girl with the one eye, her baby. Her name is Angela. That's why I said Angela's parents. Because they're not really Angela's father and some woman.
Angela, the baby is cute though. She's a nice little girl. Anyway, so
Janice's daughter.
Yeah. So Janice wanted to see the baby, right? She wanted to just say hi to the baby and hold the baby while I was in the room. So she went over to the parents and she asked if she could hold the baby.
That was nice.
That was nice. And the mother gave her the lady gave her the baby, right? To hold the baby. And here comes Lydia, fucking Lydia. Here comes Lydia now, walking in the room. Don't even know what's happening. Beating the hell out of this poor girl. Saw what June did, right? Okay. Everybody was looking like in shock.
That really annoyed me.
Huh?
That really annoyed me because it's like, where's your humanity? Like, this girl just came over and was sweet to you. She brought you tea. She said that she prayed for you to get better. Like, you just don't care. You know that this is her pick-me, and she's still getting over giving her up. And it's not even like she's like, I'm trying to take her back. She's just saying, I would like to be in the house so I could be around her. She's not even on that shit where she's like trying to kidnap her anymore, like she was doing before. She clearly realized, okay, this is my life now. Right. Let me try to at least do something so I can be close to my daughter.
So she's even
accepted more kids. She even said, I could give you more kids. I could give my daughter siblings. Like, I just want to be in the house. Like, you put me in a new house. I just want to be in the house. Why you had to beat the shit out of her for that? Where's your human? She's clearly a good person. You abused her, and she still said, I prayed for you when you got beat up and brought you tea because you're sitting over here alone. She's still a nice person. And she gave back the baby to the woman. And she simply said, hey, listen, I can I can give you more kids, and it'll be Angela's blood kids instead of
Yes,
getting another handmaid. It'll be her full
exactly.
sibling. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's trying to help. She's literally trying to help.
And also to is they're coming up with all this Bible shit. All excuse my language, but all this Bible shit all the time. Oh, blessed this and blessed that. And I thought that these girls that they have is supposed to be showing love. And here comes the girl showing love. She's showing love. She's showing love. She's opened up herself and say, okay, this is my life now. I accept this. I can give you another child. You understand me? And this is what she's coming with, and you're gonna do that to her. I'm telling you, Lydia is just so evil. I see the evil in that lady. I see the evil in her. Her ass should have been dead. I was shocked when I saw her. I was shocked because I thought she was dead.
Try
I was
not to
like, wait a
speak.
second, this bitch is still here. She should have been dead. She's mean to these girls. And these girls, as you said, she was so nice to her. She brought her
She's
tea. She
evil
did
to
all
them.
of that. She said, I'm so happy that you get even June said the same. Remember when June even tried to help her when she was going up the stairs? This is how evil this bitch is. Lady I'm talking about. June approached her
Yeah,
when she was at the bottom of the step trying to go up.
I
And June
remember.
said, can I help you? I'll help you. And
Yeah,
she said, no. This is how evil this woman is.
but
Everybody
she hit
know that.
her. She tased her.
She tased her. Tased her. What did she do? Nothing. Because she asked, she tried to help you. You tased her because she tried to help you. What is your
She
problem?
didn't tase her.
She has no
She didn't
human.
tase her because she tried to help her. She tased her because first of all, she's shamed that she's disabled now. First of all, she's shamed because of that, and she's mad. She was mad at June because June went to the house where, Haley, her daughter named Haley. I forgot her daughter name. But she went to the house where her daughter lived and caused ruckus there. So she was mad at her for that. Remember, she said you
Yeah,
should be, you should be on the wall for what you pulled over
yeah.
there. You should have never got reassigned. And then on top of that, you have the nerve to try to help me and remind me that I need help. Cause look how long it took her to
Oh,
walk
you mean
upstairs.
Anna, June's daughter, Anna.
Hannah, yes, Hannah.
Right.
Thank you. When she went to the house
Yes,
where
she's
Hannah
mad at
lived.
her for that. Yeah. But damn, get over it.
So sweet. That broke my heart in the first episode when she went to her room and she was
She,
asleep, and she
yeah,
just she
and
just
she just
put her head
screamed.
on the bed. Oh my
Yeah.
god, that was so. Oh my god, I
Yeah.
was like,
But you saw her.
she's so close, but it's
Yeah.
like she's so close but still so far
So
away.
far. Yeah.
That
So
made me
close,
so
but still so
sad.
far. But I think she left something with her so that she proved to her that she was there. I think she left something with her. I don't remember what it
Yeah,
was. She left something with her, and I'm
yeah,
pretty sure when her daughter sees, she's gonna realize that, oh, my mom was here. You know. So she's showing her that she's trying.
yeah.
I think she's showing her that she's trying to get her out of there. I think that's what that was all about too. Is Ma, you're okay, hun. I'm here. I came. I'm trying. So I'm gonna leave this thing with you, this momentum, so that you see that I was here and I'm trying to get you out of here. Because remember when they see each other the last time, her daughter said to her, Mom, why, like she's saying, why I'm still here? Why you're not trying to get me? And why you not come to get me? Because you know how that is. And she said, and so that's why I think that she left that with her to prove, to show her that, I'm trying, I'm here, I came to get you, but these asshole is just stopping me from accomplishing this. I'm trying. So that was another touching episode. That episode was very touching, very extremely touching. What was it again? That was, another episode that was really really good. Oh, another part of it that I liked, that I really loved too, was when, remember the girl that got hurt, that came there, she was shot. She came to the house where June and what's his name, Lawrence
Yes, yes,
Lawrence
I
house.
remember.
Right. So the
Yes,
girl came to Lauren's house and she was hurt, and they brought her in the basement. I think they brought her
yes.
in the basement, and Lauren's wife came out and she distracted. These men came after her. They came there, the cops, I think, and the Lauren's wife distracted them, asked them if they want tea or something. That was really nice of her to do that. That was to give the ladies time to do what they got to do, and they was really trying to save her down there, but she died in a way. And Lawrence got mad and said, he doesn't want to have anything to do with it, and told June that, oh, you better take care of this. That was something else though. June is really strong, man. You see how she got the woman out and buried the woman? She's really a strong woman. But you know what it is to is June. June is a very you can see that June is a very loving woman. She loves and she cares a lot because remember when she was trying to get away the first time when what was her baby father's name? That guy, what's his
Nick,
name?
Nick,
Nick. When Nick got her
you're
out the
gonna
first
see
time,
Nick in the new episode too, which is why I wish you would have seen it.
yeah. Well, Nick got her out the first time. Remember all that driving she did, and she had to get into. She had to move from one vehicle to the next, and she ended up in this building. And this building, they had like all the people that was there that died, and they left like like a coffee mug or a shoes or a picture or something, and she put all of those things together, and she make like a little memorial for them, a little a little thing for them. That that was when I realized that June was very like passionate person about, and she had feelings for people. She loved people and she cared about people, and she would be she's a very good person when it comes to helping people. And that was another episode that I loved. That was in the first season. No, was it the first season or the second season?
What are you talking about?
When June had went to that building and she was in that building by herself, remember? When she was there by
Yeah,
herself for
yeah. That was last season.
that was like, oh, that was
That
last
was
season.
last.
Okay, because we're in the second season, right? I think we're in the second season, right? So yeah,
No,
she was,
third
yeah.
season.
Third season. Okay, my bad. Yeah. So that's what I was saying, that she's very like, she's a very helpful person. She's like very passionate about, about people and life itself. So that's what I was talking about. That I love that about June. She's like that. She's a helper. She like to help people. And the wife came the next day, Lauren's wife, and she planted flowers by the lady's grave, by the girl graveside. That was sweet of her to do that too. Lauren's wife. You didn't see that episode?
Lawrence went to somebody's gravesite.
No, no, his wife. The next morning after June buried the girl,
Yeah.
the wife got up the next
Yes, I
morning
remember.
and she planted flowers around the
I
graveside of the
said
girl.
yes. I remember.
Yeah, that was very nice of her too. What is the deal with that though? What is the deal with
Deal with
Lawrence and
what?
with
What's the
Lawrence
deal?
and his wife?
What do you mean? His wife is ill.
Yeah, I know she's ill, but what is
So what?
okay? But both of them is different from the other husbands and wife though. Lawrence is not about sleeping with the girls.
Yeah.
He's not about sleeping with the girls. He's different. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
He's
maybe
different.
his wife don't want a baby.
Okay, that's what it is. Okay, okay,
I'm not saying that's what it is. I said maybe.
maybe.
What's your
Okay.
theory? I have. You could. What's your theory? I don't know. You're asking me as if I
My
have the answer.
theory, my
I
theory
don't
is that
know.
my theory is that it seems to me like none of them is interested in doing anything like that. They're not with that part of the program. They're not with that part. That's my theory.
He's. I don't know if you noticed, but Lawrence is the head of everything.
Yeah,
He's like the one that they come to.
yeah.
All of this was created because of him, and I
Him.
think it has something to do with the fact that his wife is sick. But it doesn't seem like he's interested in fucking anybody.
Yeah,
He seemed to really love his wife and take care of his wife and care for his wife, and
yeah.
he wasn't trying to fuck Emily. He's not trying to fuck June.
No.
That's not his motive. He helped Emily. He helped
Yes, he
June,
helped. Yeah.
but somehow he's the leader of all of this. Yeah, it don't add up. It don't make
That's
sense.
what I'm saying. That's the part that I'm talking about. I
I
know
don't.
he's
I
the
have no
leader.
idea. I have no
No
idea.
idea.
Maybe his wife holds secrets. Maybe she's the true leader. Maybe it's like the Stepford wife, where you think the wife runs shit, but it's really the husband runs. You think it's the husband runs shit, but it's really the wife runs shit because it's really the husband that's the robot. I don't know. I don't know. There's a bunch of theories, but I like Lawrence.
I'm thinking that she's the one that runs shit.
Asshole, but I like him.
I'm thinking that is the wife.
You can't say that after I said that. I just told you that that's my theory, and you just stole it. When
Okay.
I asked you what was your theory, you didn't say that. But all right, what about her?
I'm thinking that is her idea in terms of the part with the fucking part.
Why?
That's the part that I'm thinking that is
What?
her idea.
What
That
part?
her idea is my husband doesn't get to do that.
What? What though? What did
Sleeping
she do?
with the women them. Sleeping with the women them.
What about it though? You think
Uh,
she's the mastermind of everything?
no,
What do you
no.
think?
I think her part. I think her part
But she's
is
very absentee, so she wouldn't know what he did anyway. Half the time she's asleep.
right. But what I'm saying is I think, but I still believe it was her idea.
Yeah, but
That
when he has his meetings, you don't. I don't think he discusses it with his wife. Like when he has his meetings with those men in his house, she's nowhere to be found. I don't think she cares for any of that stuff. So if he's up to his own devices, if he wanted to screw around, he could, and she wouldn't even know. I think he doesn't want to.
you think he
I
doesn't
think
want
that
to.
that's not his motivation.
Patient.
He's
Okay.
not looking to do that because it just doesn't add up. If he wanted to fuck anybody, he could. He keeps asking for new handmaidens, but he's not doing anything with them. He's not impregnating them. So what does he want them for? To keep up a look, to keep up a charade, a front, to make it
Okay.
look like he's doing stuff and it's just not
He's not
happening.
really doing it. Okay. That makes sense. Okay.
In one of the episodes, the Marthas said to June, you know, you don't know him like we do. You haven't been in the house long. So there's secrets in the house.
Yeah.
And like the show, the narrative goes, we only know what June know. If June don't know something, we're not gonna know.
You're not gonna know.
There's stuff happening with Nick that June don't know. You didn't see the new episode. There's things happening that
No.
aren't being said. We can only go off personality because we know people's personalities. We know how Fred is based on how he act and what he say. He wanted to fuck June. He really liked June. He took June on vacation and
Hey.
shit. He took her
Yeah.
to clubs. He took her to see his daughter. He was straight up dating her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He really liked
But
her.
at the
Yeah.
same time, he knew he was infertile. Dick don't work. He knew she was fucking with Nick. And he knew that his wife wasn't trying to fuck with him. But underneath it all, he loved his wife, but it's a different type of love. It's not a respect to show her off around the other commanders and be like, yo, my wife has something to say. Now he has the balls to do that, where he's allowing her to have her say, and he's putting her in meetings. But it's only in reference to Nicole's kidnapping.
Yeah.
So he's layered. And I could tell how Fred is gonna move based on the personality that he has. I know how June is gonna move based on the personality that June has. I know how Serena is gonna move based on the personality that Serena has. Same thing with Emily. Same thing with Luke now. Lawrence, I only know his motivation as far as how he act around people that are not his wife. When it comes to his wife, I don't know what the fuck is going on there. I don't know what that is. All I know is that she's ill. But the people that live in the house with him, they seen shit. And we not gonna know until they tell June. Or until June see it. June asked Lydia about Lawrence. Lydia don't even know shit about him. Remember, she was like, there's something happening in this house. Lydia
Yeah.
said that to June.
You're a nosy ass.
Something happened with Emily in this house. Nobody knows shit when it comes to him.
And she's
Except
just really trying to find out. T. That's not even right. She's not gonna find out.
she's so goddamn nosy. She want to
No.
know everything, what's happening with everything. She want to be have everybody under her thumb, so that
Well,
she
I
knows
think
how
they're
to
gonna be
so
treating her
that
as
she
a
knows how to
president.
move. That's what I'm saying. It's all about people knowing how to move because with this Gilead shit, it's very like we're by the book and we're very religious, but they scheme. They scheme.
But how do you think that
See
they're gonna
that with the new
treat the
episode.
media now, based upon what she just did? You see how everybody was looking at her? Everybody was looking at her like they're saying, "What is your problem? What is your problem?" She held the baby and she gave back the baby to the wife. What is your problem? What is you hitting her for? Everybody's looking at her, and she just walk away crying like we supposed to be feeling sorry for her. No, we don't feel sorry for you. You need to die already.
I don't fuck with those people either though, because they let her
No,
just beat on Janine like that. They
exactly.
just stood there. Why? Like
You was the only one that defended
that
Janine.
was so extreme.
Yeah,
That was insane. She's just standing there saying, "I just want to be in the house. I
yeah.
just want to be in the house." She was just talking and pleading. You beat the shit out of her like that. Really? And y'all just stood there? Yeah, they looking at her funny. Yeah, they looking at her funny, but I still don't fuck with them because they didn't do
Yeah.
nothing. Um, yeah.
Well, the next thing is I don't understand why I'm still stuck on why did Luke expose the baby on camera. I'm still stuck on that. Why did he do that? What was his motive?
What happened was he was outside protesting and somebody had a camera. I don't think that was intentional or he was doing it on purpose or anything. But why not?
Right, but shouldn't he have not been protesting with the baby? Because
Well, maybe
now they're going after the baby.
I understand that, but did he know that? I mean, he's in a free country. He's in Canada. Maybe he couldn't leave the baby at home. Nobody couldn't babysit. I'm not seeing. You're looking to see what he did wrong. I don't see what he did wrong. What did he do wrong? He was outside with his baby.
No, it's not that he did.
You feel
No,
that because this is a baby that was originally in Gilead that he should be in hiding. That's what you feel.
no. I think that my theory is they should have never known that the baby, where the baby was, and who's the baby, and who the baby is with.
And that's Luke's fault.
Well, yeah, I kind of blame him for that. But also, June didn't seem so upset with it. She seemed happy with it, like she wanted them to know.
Well, her reaction was more so to the fact that she saw Nicole again and she looked good and she's healthy and and she's with Luke. So that was
But
why
then
she was
she's
smiling.
also, but she was also crying
Then
too.
then after that, because we are human and we are layered, after we get through the first emotion, like, oh my baby, she's happy, she's with my husband.
Mm-hmm.
Now, oh shit, is Luke okay? Is Luke gonna be all right? Are they gonna go after him? Now I can think about that. At the end of that episode, the reaction was, okay, she's with Luke, she's happy. The next episode now goes into, is my husband safe? Because
Safe.
now they know where she is, who she is, they know his name and all that. I hated the fact that there was a proof for Serena to go see her. Um, Even though she's not as harmless as the commanders and the men of Gilead, she's still a white woman, and white women are dangerous. We learned this. And we see that, we were right because she went and she saw Nicole, and
No, she wants her back.
now she's pursuing her, and it's a problem. So, but I still don't fault Luke.
Right.
I don't fault June. She was ambushed. She had to go call him. She had to they gotta do what they gotta do to survive. Yes, it's unfortunate that they know who
What
the baby
if?
is, but we need conflict in the show, ma.
Okay, but what if June had said no? That's the thing. What if she? Okay, yeah, they ambush her. But what if she had said no, no, no? Because she said no the first time. She did say
She
no,
did
and
say
then
no, and then she
right,
said, "You're gonna have to owe me a favor." She
right.
said, "No, I'm not doing
But
it. What do I
my
get?"
thing is, I would have loved that she had said no, completely, and said no, and said no. Period. I would have loved that she said no. And I think that's when the show would have been totally different. I would have loved that she said no, and see what would have
Me
happened.
too. Me too. I agree.
I
Me
did
too.
not agree that I didn't like it when she said, "Okay, Serena could go and see the baby." I was pissed. I'm like, no, 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 no. Because I was saying to Matthew, no, 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 June, say no, no, no. And then she did say no, and then I was happy. And then she changed it and said, you know,
My trade off would have been you could go see her if Hannah could go to Canada.
that too. And I thought that's what I keep saying. That what was the deal? I thought the deal was gonna say if my daughter gets to go home, if my daughter gets to go home, then you could see her. You bring my daughter, and I thought that that was the deal that Serena was gonna bring
Why
Anna.
would you think that? Why would you think that that was the deal? Nobody said that.
No, because we didn't hear what was the deal. She
She
whispered
didn't.
in
She
her
didn't
ear.
ask her for anything yet. She just said that you're gonna have to owe me. That's all she said. She didn't actually ask for what the favor is
Well,
yet.
the only O that I think that June could be talking about is Anna, her daughter. That's the only O. Because what else? What? There's no other
Anna.
reason why June stay back. June is only there for one purpose and one purpose only. Anna, her daughter. That's the only reason why she's there. And I agree. I agree that she stayed back for her daughter. So the O should be about that you know what it is. That whole place need to get burned down. That whole place. I
That's
think
another
that
thing. That's
I think
another thing
that
that
June
happened
needs to
in
get
this
her daughter
episode.
out of there and set that whole. I'm not talking about just a room like what Serena did that burned on the room. Not just a room. Us burn down the whole city. After she got her daughter out, the plan should be all the females should meet up together. Remember when they burn out that they try to when they blow up that place when all the men them was in there and some of them and Fred got out and some of them got out and some of them died. Was
A lot of handmaids died.
huh?
A lot of handmaids died.
Died.
More
Okay.
handmaids died than the
Than
command.
to mend them. I wish that they would have planned shit again. And I think that Nick should plan something with June, burn the fucking place down and just June and the handmaidens with June and Nick and Anna came out and everybody else just burned. Everybody else just burn up. They need to set a fire to that whole freaking place. I think
Then
that's
there'd
what
be
the
no
show should
show.
end. Huh?
But then there'd be no show.
I mean, I think that that's what they should. That's how it should end completely when the show is
So
finished.
you want handmaid's tale to end already?
Well,
So you want the show to end already?
no, not now. When it's getting ready, when they're getting ready to end it, they had to end the whole thing. But I think June is planning something. She's planning something. Trust me, she's planning.
I don't think they should burn the place. There's a bunch of handmaids in there that ain't do nothing. They should burn.
Not the handmaid should burn. I'm
And
talking
what
about
about
the wife and the husbands. They should all burn up.
yeah, but you
Wicked
said
people.
not just the room, the whole place. What whole place? Well, what whole place? You said the whole place. What whole place?
The
Because
whole
there's kids there.
well, they have to get out the kids too. They have to get out
Right.
the good
How they
people.
gonna do that? Since you got all the answers.
Well, I don't know how they're going to do it
How they
yet,
gonna get
but I
all
think
these
that
kids
should
and
be the
all the
plan.
handmaids out?
I think that should be the plan. That should be the plan.
Oh, that's so easy to do.
No, it's not.
Because that's so easy to do. To take down a whole government. Why haven't all the black people in America done that if that's so easy? To take down a whole government full of innocent people and burn down the government.
It takes time
And
and it
burn down
takes
the
good
whole
planning.
place. Huh?
It takes time and good planning. Yeah, you have to
It
get out
takes
people first.
years.
Yeah, you have to
And
get all the
history
innocents
has shown us,
first.
history has shown us it takes hundreds of years. So
Yeah,
what are you talking about right now?
you
June
have to get all the
alone,
innocents first.
June alone should do all of this.
No,
Save
no,
Hannah, save the handmaid, save all the children, and burn down Gilead.
no. Remember, it takes a
She's
village.
She's Kal-El. She's Clark Kent.
It
She's
takes a
Kal.
village to fix a neighborhood. So it's not just June or Nick only. I think it takes a lot of people to be able to do it. You have to, it's going to
Where
be
they gonna
months
get
and
all these
months of
people
planning.
from?
Huh?
Where are they gonna get all these people from? Where they gonna get all these people from? You see that? You see the handmaid. You see the handmaid that June hangs out with.
The brown skin one. Yeah,
Right.
she's with them.
So does June have a lot of allies?
Well, she's just one person.
What do you you
So
talking about?
anyway,
There's a bunch of handmaids that's just like her.
can we talk about when they see us?
Choose just one person. Wait a
Can,
second. Wait a second. I'm talking about. So I just brought up something. You just want to change what I'm talking
okay,
about.
okay.
The brown skin handmaid, because I don't know her name and I don't care because I don't like her. She
Me,
gave away two of her picnic. And you see how cold she is?
yeah. She's with them.
I'm pretty sure she was like Janine at one point, but then she just gave up and stopped trying. All right. What you want to say?
Let's talk about when they see us.
It is 1 o'clock.
Oh, you have to go now. Yeah, I'm sorry. All right,
No, go
we,
ahead.
we, we'll talk about it another time.
Go ahead. What about when I see us? When they see us? What about
Well,
it?
I wanted to talk about it. I wanted to talk about these five young men, but you have to go. So
I do. I
yeah,
do.
we'll pick up on that another time.
But I still want to hear what you thought about it.
What I thought about
Since
the movie. When I talk about the movie, well,
about the 4-part series,
about the what?
about the 4-part series. You said the movie. I said the 4-part
4 part
series.
series. Okay, okay. Well, in the beginning, I was pissed when the guys got caught. I was pissed because this bitch, the police woman, I just hated that woman. I think that woman should have died, but she got away. She should have died. Somebody should have killed her ass. But anyway, she just didn't care. She had no evidence, and she was just a hater from the get go. She's prejudiced. You can see that. She just looked at this woman one time, and she just decided that, oh, black men did this, and didn't even try to look at the evidence from a closely, and look at anyone else. She was just focused on these young men that was in the park, was in the park doing whatever they was doing with, and had nothing. They had nothing to do with this white woman getting raped. And she just picked on them, and she just stayed on them, and she just sent all these fucking ass cops out there to do whatever they want to do with these young men. And she wasn't sitting in on any of what they was doing with these young men, and she didn't stop anything, and she just went on like a goddamn bitch, hater.
I understand why you're calling them young men because they were 14, 15, and 16, but they
Boys,
were is
boys, boys. They're not
and
men, they're
and
boys.
and what I like, and this is gonna be the last thing we talk about because I do have to go. What I like about Ava DuVernay, which is the director of this series, is that she made sure that no oppressor in this film, meaning the cops, that horrible lady,
Hmm.
called these boys or kids or young men like you did. She made sure that they were always called animals, wilding, men, uh, black men, like thugs, anything derogatory, anything negative. She made sure that all of the oppressors called them that because that's how they saw them. And that's part of the reason why you're calling them young men because that gets into your brain when you watch something like this. When you hear someone being called that, you start calling them that. It's kind of like the N word. Like when you hear people saying it, you start saying it. No one ever called them kids. The only people that called them kids were their lawyers, their mothers,
Parents.
um, the people who were trying to get them out of prison.
Hmm.
The entire media called them men. No one ever called them kids. No one acknowledged that they were children. In the show, they even said, when did we ever get to be boys? We never got to be boys.
Yeah,
And they always say boys will be boys. And that's what they were doing in the park. They were being boys. Wilding out, which is our language that black people use, that white people don't understand, especially not back then. Having fun.
hmm
And they weren't even a part of the group that was beating on people. That was another group. And they were much older. than these kids. So the certain vernacular and the language that you use when you describe people that look like us,
Yeah.
especially young males,
Yeah.
it matters in the media. And then you have people like our current president who at the time wanted them to be murdered and was asking
He's an
for the
asshole.
death penalty at the time. Which is
And
why I
don't
don't know
even
how
have any
any
proof
black
either.
people today can possibly support him, knowing who he was then
Yeah.
and knowing who he still is, knowing who he was a few years ago when there was the protest in Virginia where a bunch of even white people died and were injured. A white woman died. He didn't even care. Why
No.
would he care about black people? So we're gonna end on there, and it will be to be continued because I want to talk more about When They See Us because it is a really good series, and there was another part that I have to watch with Oprah, even though I hate Oprah now, but I still want to watch it because it's mostly them. I don't know if you saw it, but they did a thing with Oprah that people
No,
are
I
saying is really really sad, and I want to see it. People saying it's a tearjerker. I want to just see it to see just to hear from the real men who are men now what they went through when they were boys. But yeah, that's it for
Oprah got
this
money
week.
now, so she don't care.
Huh?
She got money now, so she don't care. She don't care
You
about
talking
brown
about
skinned
Oprah?
people. Oprah, yeah.
Yeah. I fucking
I
hate
don't
Oprah.
fuck
She's a
with her at
coon.
all.
She's a coon. I don't care for her. I'm watching it for them.
Hmm.
But we will come back on here and discuss that and discuss When They See Us more in depth because this episode was more so for Handmaid's Tale because we haven't been here for a few weeks. So
Yeah.
we're gonna come back next week and talk more about that. But I have to go because I have errands and events and stuff to do.
Yeah.
We'll be back. So that's it for this week of uh, All in One E, which was the name Matthew came up with, and he's not even a part of it anymore. But we might change it, and we're gonna have guests and stuff, and we'll see. But I'm your host, Yolarisa, and this is my co-host Marcia, and yeah. So signing off. Me and Matthew never had a sign off. We would just say our names and then we would say goodbye. But that's pretty much what the podcast has been, and it is what it is. People like it. It's fine. All right. So see you next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.